early. It's almost 3 in the morning, but you're doing great. We're gonna drive to the airport, okay? Okay, here we go. Got my backpack on, baby in the stroller. Here we go. All right, going up in the elevator. Here we go. Yay! So first things first, I was able to check my bag, and then I put him in the stroller and packed up the car seat, and then I needed to drop off the car seat in a separate area to check it. The base is in there as well, and then I'm gonna gate check the stroller. The stroller is also great for carrying things to the gate. Okay, car seat checked, bag is checked. Now it's just the two of us with the stroller and my backpack. Yay! He's doing so good, sleeping so peacefully. And next stop, security. It's also amazing that he totally stayed asleep while transferring to the stroller. Not that I'm too super surprised. I mean, our first flight takes off at like 6:30 in the morning, so it's really early. Quick change before boarding. Grabbed a quick breakfast snack, very important. Gonna get to our gate just in time for family early boarding. So when I got to the gate, what I did is I put the stroller in the bag and checked the bag at the gate, and I put him into the carrier, and I wore him in the carrier while folding up the stroller, and then carried him onto the airplane in the carrier. Then once I sat down, he wanted to be out of the carrier. He's not a big fan of staying in there. He likes his space. And he was already asleep before takeoff, but I still breastfed him during takeoff to make sure his ears would pop. This is one of the pros of nighttime flights or coordinating flight during nap time, is it's a great opportunity for baby to sleep while in flight. He honestly did so good. I got to eat snacks and watch movies for pretty much the whole duration of the first flight, which was about 3 hours. Obviously, he got hungry and I breastfed him a couple of times, but it was also nice that he slept in the carrier, so that's definitely a must bring if you're ever flying with a baby. Also, for breastfeeding on the airplane, bringing a cover was definitely a necessity. Doing so good, still sleeping. It honestly amazes me how much newborn babies sleep. It's actually a really good time to travel with them, while being health conscious, of course. Usually I would recommend breastfeeding or having your baby suck on a pacifier during landing, but he slept the whole time and he didn't complain. His ears weren't hurting him or anything. He was literally just asleep. It was so good. He did such a good job. So first flight down, and now we have a quick layover. We're gonna change planes, and then we have our longer flight. Again, I wore him in the carrier while setting up the stroller, which was at the gate, and then put him in the stroller to go through the concourse. So I got my carrier on, and then I'm gonna put him in there. Okay, little guy, you ready? Then while wearing him in the carrier, I put the stroller in the bag and left it at the gate. Okay. While getting situated, I sanitized the area. We found our seat. He likes watching all the people walk by. I made sure to book the seat that has the bassinet available, and I even called multiple times and spoke to somebody at United to make sure that I had the right seat because the map wasn't showing up correctly and they changed airplanes. So I was really glad to have a seat in the front row where the bassinets were. Another quick diaper change before takeoff. You're doing so good. We got you all changed, all clean for the next flight. Ready? Here we go. 8 hours till Honolulu. Your second flight of the day. Yeah. Shortly after takeoff, once we were in the air, one of the flight attendants came to set up the airplane bassinet. Of course, since he started out sleeping in the carrier, I waited to use the bassinet. Since this was an 8-hour flight, they did bring a meal service. Nothing fancy or anything like that, but at least I was glad to eat. And also August 8th, and then we played for a little while. And when I finally introduced him to the bassinet, he was just looking around. He was so intrigued at everything going on.
What do you think? Are you stretching out? Yeah. Where's that happy face? Yeah.
This is my third baby, so I have flown a lot on long haul flights with my little ones, and every single baby bassinet is different.
Uh-huh. Are you talking? Yeah. Yeah.
For being only 2 months old, I am so impressed with this little guy. He's so engaged and interactive. I'm also glad that I brought these pacifier wipes because he's already dropped his a couple times. I'm also glad that I brought his hat and extra blankets because it was starting to cool down. Once he fell asleep in the airplane baby bassinet, I just let him relax, and I got to sit back and relax a little bit too. I did not sleep because I wanted to still keep an eye on him, but at least I was able to watch movies and eat a little bit of food. At one point, he just woke up and looked around and then went back to sleep. Also, whenever you fly to the state of Hawaii, you have to fill out some paperwork, almost like you're entering a new country. So I was able to do that while I was hands-free. The other positive of sitting by the baby bassinet is extra legroom. And of course, after a little while, he woke up and needed to eat, so I breastfed him. And shortly after, he had a blowout, so we had to change his whole outfit. Really glad that I brought those extra clothes.
So he got a new outfit. What do you think? Where's your happy face? Yeah. You're doing so good. You are. You're being so good. Yeah.
He kind of went back and forth between sleeping and wanting to stay awake and play, so I just kind of went with the flow and did whatever he wanted to do. Basically, anytime that I'm traveling with my little ones, I don't really worry too much about implementing a schedule until we get to where we're going, and then once we get to where we're going, then I start to try to implement like nighttime, daytime sleeping and nap time schedule and all that stuff. Although at this age, like I said, he's only 2 months, so he doesn't even really have a nap time schedule, but I didn't worry about jet lag or anything. I just let him sleep whenever he wanted on the flight. Also, again, at only 2 months, I didn't really need to bring much for him in the way of toys, because really the only toys that he needs are a pacifier and a blankie and maybe a teether, although we're still not quite at the point where he can hold things yet. So he's just mostly looking around and sleeping and engaging with me. He's very expressive for a 2-month-old, but yeah, pretty chill. For landing, we put away the bassinet and I held him and he sucked on his pacifier to help him pop his ears during landing.
Yay, we landed!
You may continue to use and charge your phones and tablets. And if you're sitting in the extra row, please don't.
Yeah, you're doing so good.
I let him lay on my seat while I put on the carrier, and then I used the carrier to hold him while I got the stroller out, and then put him in the stroller to roll off the airplane.
We made it! Yay!
It's such a relief to arrive after a big trip like this with such a little one for his first flight. I'm so proud of him.
Look, we have all of our stuff. Your success. Everything arrived. Yay! Yay! And the car seat looks like it all arrived in one piece. That is good. Yay! A little bent, but it is here. Yay! Yay! All right, all ready to go. It's so good. I'm so proud of you. Yeah. You were such a rock star on that flight, on both flights. You did such a good job. Yes. The whole airplane was complimenting you. Yeah. He's like, I'm cute and I know it. Yeah. We're just waiting for a friend to pick us up and I just fed him. Yeah, you did such a good job. We're in Hawaii.